It's actually a 6-episode limited series. I sat down with Sophia in Miami this week. That interview is going to air tonight on Dish Nation. But what I learned from sitting down with her is this is really a huge departure from Gloria and Modern Family. You have never seen Sofia Vergara like this. She, of course, plays Griselda Blanco, who was one of the most deadliest drug cartel bosses of all time. And in the show, we kind of see how Griselda, played by Sophia, became who she was to really run Miami. I mean, this woman ran Miami from the 70s and 80s, was responsible for hundreds of murders, and also made close to $1 billion.
Whoa.
And Sophia changes herself with prosthetics. And this is the most dramatic role she's ever played. And quite frankly, I think it's the best thing she's ever done, Carolyn. Like, it is a wild show from the creators of Narcos. So if you love Narcos, you're going to really, really love Griselda.
Yeah, so binge-worthy for sure. Continuing with the theme of drugs, the opioid crisis is tackled in Junction. It is a heavy subject matter, certainly an important one. And you're going to have to go to the theater if you want to see this movie. So is it worth a trip?
Yeah, so Junction was written, directed, and stars Brian Greenberg, and it really was inspired by his own sort of opioid addiction, that he was addicted to OxyContin for a little bit of time. So he wrote this film kind of about that and how what is going on right now. And it follows kind of 3 characters: a CEO of a pharmaceutical company, a doctor, and a patient. So we kind of get to see, you know, this full circle moment. It also stars Sophia Bush as his wife. It also stars Jamie Chung, who's actually a friend of mine, who is Brian's real-life wife. And so, yes, I do think it's worth going to the theaters. And, you know, it's definitely a more dramatic film, but something that definitely needs to be talked about and sparks a conversation.
Yeah, it looks super interesting. Let's talk Snoop Dogg. He's actually got a starring role in a mainstream movie. It's being released today by Prime Video. It's called The Underdogs, of course, with 2 Gs. And even though dog is in the title, you're saying it's not for kiddos. So this is a big warning. Just because it has dog in the title doesn't mean your kids should watch it.
Yes, this film is not for kids. However, it is absolutely hilarious, and I encourage all adults to watch it. It is so funny, streaming today on Amazon. And basically, it was inspired by Snoop's real-life football league. Snoop created a real-life football league for underprivileged kids back in 2005. And in the film, he plays an ex-football star who is responsible for coaching a Pee-wee football league. It is absolutely hilarious. A very hard R, very foul language. But, I mean, I was crying laughing at some points. It also stars Tika Sumpter and Mike Epps. And you're going to see, you know, Snoop do his thing. And, you know, the kids, it's all about the kids in this film. They have some lines in this that you're going to be like, what did that kid just say? But, you know, it was very, very funny.
I can't wait to watch it. And, of course, we can't let you go without addressing what everyone seems to be talking about, the big Oscar snubbed of the biggest grossing movie. This is the movie that brought people back to the theaters. Of course, we're talking about Barbie and the snub of the director and Barbie herself, Margot Robbie. How are your Hollywood friends reacting to this?
Yeah, Carolyn, I'm gonna stand on my soapbox for a second because the Academy got this so wrong. Now I will say, just because a film makes over, you know, $1.5 billion doesn't mean it needs to get an Oscar nomination. However, this film is about women being marginalized. And here we're seeing the Academy not even nominate Greta Gerwig for directing, creating basically a movement. Now, Greta was nominated for writing, and Ryan Gosling got the award for supporting actor, and America got a nomination for supporting actress. But the Academy got this wrong, and Barbie, I'm Team Margot and Greta all the way.
Oh, we love it. Andrew Freund, I am too, TV host and film critic. Thanks so much. Stay here on Scripps News. We've got more Morning Rush after this.